Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Christmas Day edition 2009 of the Logan Sports Talk Show. We got a lot to talk about. I'm your host, Logan Miller. We got a bunch of things to talk about. First thing we're going to talk about is Christmas Day NBA basketball. We had two great games between the Cleveland Laker game and the Orlando Magic Boston game. Both of them had were great games. First one we're going to talk about was LA Cleveland. The Cleveland Cavaliers edged out the Los Angeles Lakers 102 to 87. You would think LeBron James dominated the game for Cleveland, but it was actually Mo Williams who came to the plate today. He had 28 points. LeBron James had a great game too, 26 points. But Mo Williams came out of nowhere, had a great game, 28 points again. Even though Los Angeles lost, Kobe Bryant had a great game as usual, 35 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Another spectacular performance on Christmas Day by Kobe Bryant. Second game, Boston, Orlando. Boston edges out Orlando 86-77. Major things you want to know from this game was despite no Paul Pierce, the Celtics had 5 guys who scored in double figures. That was the key to their victory. And Vince Carter actually had a tremendous game for Orlando with 27 points in the Orlando loss. We have 2 questions today. First one comes from Jermaine Harris in the ATL, also known as Atlanta. He wants to know what I think the Falcons will do for the rest of this year. Well, the Falcons are out of playoff contention, so they're not fighting for a playoff spot. But never in Falcons history has a team uh, had winning seasons in consecutive seasons. So, considering that they made the playoffs last year, they are trying this year to become the first team in Falcons history to have back-to-back winning seasons. They are right now 7-7 with 2 games left. So, I really think they could have a winning season. Obviously, no playoffs, but I think they'll have a winning season. They play Buffalo this week. Could be an easy win. One more win, and they are considered having a winning season. So, very proud of them. Actually, they beat my Jets last week, but they showed that they still have heart despite losing to New Orleans the week before, putting them out of playoff contention. Our second question, Ledio Meta from Queens, New York. He wants to know if I think the Knicks will make the playoffs. Well, here's the deal. The Knicks are right now 11-19, but they are only 1 game out of the 8th spot in the Eastern Conference for the 8th playoff spot, which is right now held by Charlotte, and above them by zero point 0.5 games is the Milwaukee Bucks. I really think the Knicks can try to edge out past Charlotte. Milwaukee might be a little harder, especially if Brandon Jennings keeps up at his pace. He's having an amazing rookie season, averaging about 20 points a game. He has a chance to be Rookie of the Year. Brandon Jennings is having a great year, so it's going to be kind of tough to get past the Bucks. They have a pretty solid team, but if you can get past Charlotte, which I think is very possible, the Knicks could really make it. But they need to keep it on track. Gallinari has to stay healthy. David Lee needs to keep getting the rebounds that he's getting, something he really hasn't done in years before. He's been putting up great numbers off the board lately. And hopefully the Knicks will try buying out Nate Robinson. That's what the rumor is right now. They're going to try buying out Nate Robinson. Maybe get a little money. Try picking someone up. Do what you can. Try to improve your chance for making the playoffs. Obviously, the Knicks are looking for next season and the seasons to come. But it'd be nice to make the playoffs this year, just to see, this year wasn't a complete waste, and that we have a great coach in Mike D'Antoni. And I'm really excited for this team. We have a shout out today to Mr. Jared Furtick in Queens, New York. Loyal fans to the show wants to shout out. You the man, Jared. Keep it real. He actually beat me in Madden today. I give him props for that. So that is it for the show. I'm your host, Logan Miller. Please follow the show on Facebook, Logan Sports Talk. Become a fan on Twitter, Logan Sports Talk, and subscribe to the show on YouTube, Logan Sports Talk once again. You can also check me out on whotheman.com. It's a great website where people get to battle about their sports opinions, things like that. And last but not least, if you're interested in placing an ad right behind me, you see, email logansportstalk@yahoo.com. Same thing if you want to ask any questions or if you're interested in advertising, email that and we'll talk about it and get things